not all osteoporosis is preventable. 20% of your bone health you can modulate with diet and exercise, diet and lifestyle changes. But when it comes to supplements, it is very important to remember that, again, we emphasize that the best source of calcium is from dietary sources. It's only if you really cannot, I mean, if you hate milk, if you hate all sorts of dairy, you can't stand tofu, you shudder the thought of tofu, those kind of people, or very old people who cannot take, enough of calcium-rich foods, that we recommend supplements. So supplements in excess has been associated with side effects such as kidney stones and even a risk of heart attacks and all that. But then again, that is in excess. But from the diet, so far, calcium from the diet has not been associated with the side effects.
I am in my 56th year with 3 grown-up children. The eldest is 31. Last year, I was called by the Singapore National Olympic Council, and they said, we need an old lady to do sports, and we're going to film her. And could you be one of them? And I said, well, how old is old? And they said, 46 to 70 plus. So I sort of fell in the middle of being 55 at the time. And so I was in a little dance room doing ballet. Of all things, the only leotard I had left was one with horizontal stripes, so it looked horrendous, with all the bulges and stripes everywhere going haywire. And then a swimming sort of thing that they filmed. But the only swimming costume I had left was a 2-piece with the arena all chipped off on the top and my stretch marks in between. I thought, I don't really care. It's not the packaging, but what you actually do with your body, right? So all of us who are a little bit self-conscious as well, due to age, due to body shape, due to we may not have the most fancy equipment that we're wearing to do our sports and our stuff, don't worry too much about that. Just start, like Holly says, we just get on with it and it's fine.
My suggestions when you're finding yourself a little bit stuck or constantly sore, first, if you're always doing kind of strength training movements, get assessed by a professional for your form. Because if your form is not good and you're compensating in other ways, you may never really be recovering, and you may not be putting the stress on your body that you want to put on to build muscle and to increase bone density, right? So make sure that you're getting assessed by someone who will really check that out for you. Not just tell you to go faster and stronger and harder, but really make sure that your form is tuned in, okay? Second thing is to vary. If you're doing weight training or high intensity work every day, alternate that with something like a walk or some stretching. Maybe give yourself that extra day to recover. If you're never recovered, you're not doing any benefit to yourself.